Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome to another episode of Fernbus Coach Simulator. Today we are in Innsbruck. We're going to be driving a service over to Luzern and we're using the Man Lions Coach, the standard Man Lions Coach. So there we are in Innsbruck and that's the route we're going to be taking. I'm going to hopefully try and, we're going to turn right a little bit sooner and use the slip road rather than the motorway, and we're going to be calling at Zurich en route today. Pretty much, to be honest with you, it's motorway driving for most of it. It's just that little bit at the start. There you go, see along the motorway to Zurich and then round to Luzern. And yeah, it's just down here by Innsbruck where we should be on the back road rather than the motorway. Just makes for a bit more interesting driving, doesn't it, really? But like I say, from there, it's a bit of a windy one, but I think it's just motorways. So yeah, it's the Route 71. It's called the Route 71 because why not? Why not indeed? So we'll, yeah. I must apologise as well. I recorded this video. If it seems that the audio is a little bit disjointed to the actual video, it's with good reason. It's because normally I record my voice as I'm playing, so I can react to things, you know, and be like, oh, look at that over there. That's nice, isn't it? But for some reason, it only recorded 25 minutes of audio and then just stopped. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what went on there at all. But so I thought it was, you know what, it was a good drive. It was a good video. I'd like to think that we did fairly well, other than, of course, the token crash that there is in every one of my Fernbus videos. But yeah, so I didn't really want to re-record it because I thought we did fairly well. So I am now watching the video back and recording my voice over the top. So fingers crossed we'll get something not completely awful, and yeah, something you'll enjoy, hopefully. The Fernbus, don't know what happened there. The Shearings holiday livery is absolutely spectacular for this bus. I absolutely love it. There is a link to the livery in the description. You can go and download that. I really recommend it. And it also shows up on quite a lot of the AI traffic, of course, because it's for this bus, isn't it? So there's AI traffic everywhere with the Shearings holidays livery. The only problem is that the Shearings holiday livery only comes on the tri-axle. And you know that Joe doesn't like a triaxle. No. Too difficult to drive. But, yeah. We'll see how we get on. God, they always want the flaming Wi-Fi password. We're in Switzerland, for goodness sake. Well, we're not. We're in Austria currently. But we're heading over the top to Switzerland. You'd think that you'd want to maybe look out the window. So yeah, we're going to go left again, and then turn right in order to get on the main road rather than the motorway. Again, hopefully it's a much nicer drive than what we would get otherwise. You know, I don't like sitting on the motorway too much. I just find it a little bit boring. What I do, however, love is that, and I don't know if this is a feature of this DLC, but when you're in the cities and you're near the railway station, you can hear the ICE hustle alarm, you know, for the doors closing. It just kind of adds that extra little bit of ambience that you know that you're near the railway station. Got to also shout out as well to Bartez the Man. I know I say this every video that we're in Austria and Switzerland, but very kindly donated to make this video possible. He donated the money so that I could buy the DLC for Switzerland and Austria. So yeah, thank you very much for that. If you do wish to leave a donation, I'll always give you a shout out. You can do so via the link in the description. There's a PayPal link. You know, there's absolutely no pressure whatsoever, you know, even if it's as much or as little as you want to give, even if you want to give nothing, that's absolutely fine. But yeah, if you do want to donate, it helps run the channel. It's not a cheap hobby, is it, playing computer games? Because there's always new stuff coming out, and obviously it needs paying for, so yeah, link in the description if you want to do that. So yeah, it's after the last video, I think, that we got this rebellious nature in us for not following the sat-nav. The sat-nav's like straight on. No, we don't want to go straight on. We want to turn right and go the more scenic option. And it gives us the road, doesn't it? So we may as well use it. And hopefully I can actually get around without clouting the side of the coach. Oh, hang on a second. Oh yeah. So it doesn't matter. They go into one lane anyway, so we may as well just kind of drift across into the middle. And now we'll get our foot down. Well, we'll get our foot down up to 50 kilometers an hour. We don't want to be hanging around, do we? We want to make some good progress. Just take it nice and steady around the corner. Like I say, we're not in a rush. This is a Shearings holiday trip, isn't it? So you kind of imagine that all the people are on holiday and that, you know, they don't want to be rushing around. There's no immediate rush to get there, is there? They're just happy taking the time and seeing, you know, just seeing the sights. Oh, there we are. We're leaving Innsbruck. I do also have the dynamic weather switched on, and I changed the date so that we would be in winter. Because I thought, you know, we're going to Switzerland. We want to see some absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous scenery. And of course it looks brilliant with the snow on as well, doesn't it? Come on, get a move on. Get a move on. Mr. Mercedes. I mean, we all know, don't we? We all know that it's a Mercedes. I know that it probably don't have the licensing rights, but yeah, it's definitely a Mercedes. Mercedes do tend to struggle, don't they? Well, Mercedes don't struggle. Gaming people seem to struggle to get Mercedes to agree to their you know, licensing. They do. I mean, even on Truck Simulator, they've now got the Mercedes Actros, but it was the Majestic for such a long period of time, wasn't it? Instead of the Mercedes. It's a shame. I think that a Mercedes Actros, that's a lorry, a Mercedes Turismo would be a really welcome addition to this game. I mean, we have a lot of the major coach operators, don't we? It would be nice if they had the Mercedes Turismo as well to add to the, especially with the Turismo 3 now coming out, or is it the Turismo 2? It's like the Turismo Mark 3, but it's a Turismo 2, I think, from my understanding. But yeah, with that, it would be really nice if we could have that addition to Fernbus. Both UK and European coach operators have that, so yeah, fingers crossed that will be a future DLC. I'm not saying it is, I'm just saying it's what I'd like to see, so please don't start, oh, well, Joe said that there's going to be... No. Joe said he'd like there to be. Oh, we've got a parking space on the right-hand side there, nice little chalet. Oh, we could maybe park there one time, next to the logs. I mean, just look at the scenery with those snow-tipped mountains. It's just absolutely beautiful, isn't it? Really, really nice. Really, really nice indeed. Oh, I think that at this point... Oh no, we're not going over the motorway. I think the motorway is the other side of the mountain. Maybe it's in a tunnel. Yeah, you see, why would you want to be in a tunnel on the motorway? You'd just miss all of this. Yeah, see, this is where we go for the usual photograph and try not to wrap the coach around a tree while doing so. I think it's quite a nice photo, that one, especially given that almost immediately after stop trying again. Stop trying again. You've got one photo. That photo's good enough. You don't need another. But yeah, immediately after we took that photo, all the shadows appeared. One thing I have noticed with the Man Lions coach is that it really does struggle when it comes to holding it in gear. I mean, if you look at the rev counter on the left-hand side, it's up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down. Up and down like a tart's knickers. You know, it would be quite nice if you could just... Oh, hang on, red light. Oh. Well, we'll have to sit outside now. But yeah, it would be quite nice if you could hold the thing in gear so that it wasn't constantly up and down changing gear. I mean, OMSI passengers, we'd have definitely had a Hoff in Scheiße by now, wouldn't we? You know, they're very, very fussy, OMSI passengers. The good thing, however, is that Fernbus passengers seem a lot more relaxed. I mean, they've got their free Wi-Fi. That's all they're bothered about. They're like, it doesn't matter. We'll oh, off we go. Back inside. Yeah, the Fernbus passengers have their free Wi-Fi. They're not particularly bothered, are they? Slowly. Hang on, that Audi TT's literally come from there and gone up there. So you've come off the motorway to go back on the motorway. Bizarre. And that thing is going left. There's no way you can get out from... So they've come off... They must have missed the turn-in earlier. So they've come off the motorway to turn left, to turn left again to go back on the motorway. Maybe they missed the junction. I mean, we've all been there, haven't we? Remember, I once missed my junction on, I think it's the M56. I was meant to be going to Manchester Airport. Not going to Manchester Airport, but I was going past the airport, and this particular junction you had to come off. And I was, oh no, I've missed it, so I ended up coming off at the next junction, which was for the freight terminal. And I just got lost around Manchester Airport for about 15 minutes. Like, I've got no idea where I'm going. But as per usual, far too stubborn to actually pull over and check a map. I'm like, no, I can get myself out of this. Don't need the help of maps at all. Another frightfully short... oh yeah, sorry, Mr. Colleague of mine. You just see the coach in the rearview mirror. You should be able to empathise with our frightfully short slip roads on this game. Oh, hang on, 80. Right, okay, so we're slowing down to 80. So it's quite a steep tunnel, this, isn't it? Bloody hell. That is a steep tunnel. Daylight hits us. We're on the outside. But by the looks on the things on the minimap, the road splits off again. I imagine we've got another tunnel. I really don't... That's the one thing I don't like about this DLC. It's about there's a lot of tunnels. I know there probably is in Switzerland and Austria, to be honest with you, but yeah, I just prefer to be out and about. I find the tunnels quite monotonous. Hell, it's like Alton Towers again, isn't it? This bloody hell, 45-degree hills. I'm glad we're not going the other way. Could you imagine we'd never get up this hill? Although we do have some spectacular mountains to come out of the tunnel to. Isn't that pretty? Lovely. Plain green colleague on a triaxle going the other way. And oh, it's one of these anti-rock falling device things. I'm pretty sure that that's what they're for. We discussed this in the last video. Yeah, I always think it's very Grand Theft Auto. I'm sure that there's something like this on San Andreas, isn't there, near the airport? And I do believe that the purpose is for them to stop the rocks basically falling off and landing on the road. They'd land on the roof. It'd go with a hell of a bang, wouldn't it? I don't know, or maybe it's rocks. Is it rocks? Is it an avalanche? I'm not entirely sure, but probably not an avalanche on Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Oh, AQA routes going the other way. Is it AQA or ACA? No, I think AQA was, they did exams for schools, didn't they? Do they still? I couldn't tell you. No, it's probably ACA, ACA routes. Oh, the ACA club in Halifax. Oh, dearie me. The less said about that, the better. Heading to Stuttgart now. Whoa, that's, yeah, well, round on two wheels, round on two wheels. I think perhaps there's been an update to this game, you know, to the original Mannline City second generation, which we're currently driving. Because I seem to think that the first time I drove it, it was very similar to driving a bouncy castle. But it does feel that the physics have been upgraded an awful lot, so it's a lot easier to drive now. You know, you can go around corners without feeling like you're way, you know, thrown to one side of the bus. Get a bit of overtaking done. Still 145 kilometres, isn't it, until Zurich? Oh, there we go. Shearings holidays going the other way. Way. It's got quite a presence in Switzerland as Shearings, as we shall find out. Oh, we're coming off here, down the Ausfahrt. There we go. And well, just take it nice and steady here. There's no need to rush, is it? Is there? Like I say, they're on holiday. That's yeah, that pillar there's perhaps placed in a bit of an odd place. Dangerous place for a big long coach anyway. Right, let's yeah, there we go. Let's see how, so we need to be over on the right hand side here, I think. Ah, there we go. Oh yes, there we go. That I've forgotten about that. There we go. So that was the obligatory crash for this video. Somebody overtaking me and then just basically indicating left and cutting in when I was there. So yeah, that's Fernbus traffic for you. Cheers for that. You know, the guy on our coach, the smart ass, was saying, "Dude, where did you get your license?" You know, however, I can't help but feeling that was kind of the motorists' fault there. You know, they very much did cut me up, didn't they? Hell, roundabout, and oh, there we go again. Yeah, just there's a. Yeah, it's such a shame. I really do hope that they upgrade it. They upgrade the traffic. I mean, it's still there, isn't it? You know, they're still doing upgrades for Fernbus. I'm just hoping that the traffic model. I do struggle because it takes some of the enjoyment out of it. The fact that you never quite know. You feel like you're driving on eggshells. Driving on eggshells. Oh, look at that to the right, that's pretty. Oh yeah, I probably didn't notice it while I was driving first time round. But yeah, you know, you're always very kind of aware of the AI. That they could do something stupid at any given moment, and it's very much the same on Tourist Bus Simulator as well. You never know, do you? Oh, there we go. Beep to our colleagues as we're going past. You never know. Tourist Bus Sim, that's another one. Sorry, what I was saying there before I got rudely interrupted by my own beeping. You know, you're driving around these very narrow streets, aren't you? Particularly in the little towns, and you struggle. You know, the AI doesn't give way, it'll drive right up next to you so you're stuck. It is a struggle, it really is. We've got a nice photo spot on the left here. You know I'm a sucker for a nice photo, but we'll have to come back and visit that another time, because we've got places to be, haven't we? You know, people to transport and all that. Let's have a look. Oh, there we are. Welcome to Switzerland. Welcome to Switzerland. There's a lot of other road signs, but we haven't got time to observe those on the way past. It's a green motorway sign. Maybe that means we can only use the motorway for environmentally friendly. I don't see what's more environmentally friendly than public transportation. Of course, yeah, that should be us. Oh, short slip road, but luckily nobody's coming. Makes a nice change, doesn't it? Oh, a load of sticks on the right have just appeared out of nowhere. It's a shame that things don't spawn a little bit further away. You know, you can kind of, as you're driving along, you can see all these things spawning, and you know, it's a bit of a disappointment to to kind of see all that. It'd be nicer if it had spawned further away so that you don't notice it quite so much. You know, you notice things like those sticks and like houses, they'll just pop up out of nowhere, and you think, yeah, you know, come on guys, let's. I think I have it set on the furthest distance settings. I think I've got it on max graphics settings, to be honest with you, and the shadows kind of do their own little thing. With it being about 60 kilometres to Zurich, I don't really see any point in us overtaking this car in front. You know, we may as well just play it quite calm and, you know, chilled out. Well, just take our time. There's no point rushing, is there? Oh, I love how the shadow. Look at the shadow on the floor of the coach. Look at that. How it kind of went from one side to another. Oh, there we go. Shadows have gone altogether now. Yeah, it's just little things like this that I wish they'd sort out with this game. You know, they sort out a lot of things. And they're always, oh, well, we've fixed this bug and we've fixed that bug. But there's some fairly glaringly obvious things that, You know, kind of. Maybe it's just my settings. Maybe I need to do something different. Does anybody else experience this when they're playing Fernbus? Oh, purple TT, in you come. Oh, 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 whoa, 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 what are we doing there? We're slamming on for no reason at all. What on earth's that about? Oh, I do. This AI does wind me up sometimes, I'm telling you now. Sorry, Mr. Purple TT, I was intended to let you in there, but if I hadn't have swerved, I'd have gone into the back of you and wrecked your car. Well, we'll ignore that happened. We'll pretend it never happened, won't we? Right, so we're bending round to the left here. I think this lane's absolutely fine. Do we go to the right? No, that's another route altogether. Oh, we're dropping down into Zurich now, surely. Mr. Purple TT going past. Not impressed. Not impressed at all. I can't apologise any more than I already have. Although, to be fair, I could have avoided all that and just overtaken them, couldn't I? Because we've had enough time. Perhaps 60 kilometres is a bit far in advance to be. Ah, bloody hell! It's a bit bright, this, isn't it? Can't see what I'm doing for that sun. I'm sure that there's a key for you know, you'd be able to press a button and get the sun visor to come down. Oh, hang on, we're merging in. Ooh. God, they don't give you much notice, do they? It's just kind of like, ta-da! Yes, merging in. Oh, this is a bit weird. Lights on, lights off? No. It's weird because the lights on the ceiling would suggest that they were very bright lights, but then, oh, hang on, brake, 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 brake. Whoa, nearly. But yeah, the floor is very dark, despite the fact that there are lights on the ceiling and lights on the walls. So, you know, the walls are very light, aren't they? But the floor's randomly dark. It doesn't seem to fit. Very, very strange indeed. Very, very odd. I quite like the... oh, hang on. Why are there shadows of trees? Oh no, they've gone again. Just bizarre. Absolutely bizarre. I like the shadows on the dash. They're very nice. They're very nice indeed. It's a nice addition. Oh, Flixbus. Hello. Just diddle about with the lights for a bit. Oh, hang on, stop! We're oh, there we go. What's going on here then? Oh, I thought there was just a random bit of, you know, completely blocked at the end. You got down this far in the tunnel and oh yes, there's a brick wall. Oh, what's going on here then? Are we? Is it another AI stuck kind of a deal? Wouldn't surprise me. Are we? You know, what are we doing here? Again, these shadows are disgusting. Let's get a move on. Come on. Oh, hang on. That's oh yeah, passenger monitor. Yeah. Oh, hang on. We're moving now. Yeah, we should perhaps have put the passenger monitor on earlier. Never mind. Well, yeah, it's on now. Better late than never. Oh, traffic lights. Oh, the traffic lights. Oh, right. Okay. Well, fair dues. We'll let them off. Way around that corner. Bit fast. So we'll go... oh, hang on, so right, yeah, so we go right here, and then we go up and over the road that we're currently on. It's a good job I was going to go forward and try and turn left into the side of a building. Come on, keep going. Oh, we're turning left at the end here, so we'll go for the overtake. We'll go for the overtake. And, oh, the lights are green. We'll get straight through, no hanging around. Oh, 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 oh. Nah, you've got it, you've got it. I don't know what it is about Zurich. I've never been there before in my life. But I kind of feel a little bit underwhelmed by the city on Fernbus. It just doesn't strike me as, you know, like when we were coming into Innsbruck in the other video. It kind of struck me as, wow, you know, this is pretty. Whereas I don't really get that from Zurich. It's just kind of a. Oh, hang on, we're going into the bus station now. A lot of industrial rubbish. And diggers and yeah, skips, and oh yeah, look over there, some caravans. The gypsies have moved in. Well, maybe they're mobile mess rooms because of COVID. Yeah, you just never know, do you? Got ACA routes, ACA routes, and Shearings holidays. One of my colleagues over there. Lovely. And I guess we just kind of stop in the middle of the road then, do we? There's kind of no bays. It's a disappointing bus station for a disappointing city. We'll switch the engine off, because obviously, look at that. That livery just looks absolutely spectacular on that coach. Oh, yeah, Luzern. Oh no, Rotterdam, love, sorry. Not for you. So hang on, 3 of you have got on. Oh, 4 of you. 4 people. It's hardly worth running a triaxle coach, is it? Acca Roots again over there. There we go. Right, on we go. Luzern, our next and final stop. That was Zurich, yep. Not particularly exciting, was it? But there we go. It's about as good as it gets. Take a right and then a left. Can we do that? Yeah, we can. Oh, hang on a second. He's whoa, he wasn't slowing down, was he? Ah, maybe because he was turning right. Fair dues, fair dues. We'll let him off this once. You're never bloody sure with the Fernbus. Fernbus traffic. Very unpredictable indeed. Oh, hang on, 40. Ooh, get them brakes on. Down and back up. I'm I'm pretty sure the triaxle bus will probably have grounded under those that short kind of dip. It doesn't strike you as a particularly nice place, does it, Zurich? No, hang on, 30. Yeah, okay, maybe there's some roadworks going on. We'll let him off just this once. Yeah, if I was the mayor of Zurich, I wouldn't be very happy with Fernbus's representation of your city. It kind of looks a bit of a dive, to be honest with you. I'm sure it's lovely, but it's not what I'm getting from Fernbus. Telling you that now. Right, hang on. Let's focus on this road layout. So we're off to the left. Yes. And oh, there we go. Ah, right. So yeah, if you go right, it flies under. A bit of a lake on the right there, but I think I missed that in the original recording as well. Oh, sorry, we've committed too much there. Off to the right. Oh, hang on. Get them brakes on. Way, nearly. Oh, dearie me. Oh, perhaps, yeah, perhaps that was taking it a little bit fast there, Joe. Oh, that sun's absolutely blinding. Absolutely blinding. It's a problem, isn't it? Because I'm playing on winter. It's a low sun at this time. And it's only 5 to 3 in the afternoon. Yeah. Sun visor. There must be a way you can pull that down, surely. Let's have a look in the settings. Settings... Game? Controls? Yep. Scroll down, Manlines Coach, and if we keep scrolling, open, close door, left, gear up, gear down, switch, toggle drivers, window, passenger light, passenger monitor, lift up, lift down. Oh, window shade up, window shade down, no key binding. Typical. No key binding at all. That's annoying. We'll set one later. Possibly. You see, the problem is most of the key bindings have already been taken up, so if you come along and, you know, start messing about with it, whatever you press, it'll say, oh, this is already doing something else. I can't possibly change the key binding. Oh, really? To say the steepness of this hill, you know, I'm quite impressed that the line's coach is still accelerating. I mean, we had a hill of about this gradient between Halifax and Huddersfield. The 503 goes up it, you might know it well. And the ALX 400s didn't half used to struggle up this hill. Whereas the Manlines coach, just flying up. Not a care in the world. Come on, we're getting past you, Mr. Just lorries. I do love how the sunlight just pokes through the tree. Look at that, that's absolutely beautiful. Just move over. Yeah, I don't like the fact that I can't see where I'm going. Yeah, now I'm starting to regret, like, it should have, you know, we should have changed the key bindings and just to hell with it. But yeah, it is absolutely gorgeous, the way that the sun kind of dances around as you're driving. Oh, we're coming off here. Whoa, slow down. On the asphalt. Right to Luzern, so we need to be over in that lane. Nobody coming again. Come on, knock the indicator off. Oop, down the asphalt again. And again, we'll just take it nice and steady. No need to rush, is there? Yeah, it's a low sun. You see how tall that shadow is. Nuts. Oh, the shadows are, oh yeah, they're kind of doing their own thing again. So, yeah, we need to be in the left lane for Luzern, otherwise we'll be going back to Zurich. Thanks for letting us in, Mr. Turquoise car. You didn't know you were going to let me in, but I'm bigger than you. And that's a Matilda quote, isn't it? I'm big, you're small. I'm right, you're wrong, and there's nothing you can do about it. Probably start trying to fling the coach off a cliff with his mind. Bit worrying, isn't it? We'll have to get our foot down, get out of the way. We've had quite good luck, haven't we, in this video with joining on the very short slip roads. There's been nobody coming for quite a bit of it. Can cause traffic chaos if there are. Right, full steam ahead to Luzern. I'm one of those drivers that's left the indicator on, driving along indicating. Hadn't realised the tick 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 tick. I was probably too busy talking the first time round anyway. It's yeah, 25 kilometres now, just less than into Luzern. So I think, yeah, we're a bit past the point of overtaking now. We'll just take it steady. Enjoy the remainder of the run. God. Nice derelict building to greet you on the approach to Luzern. Police are here. Straight through. Oh, hang on, we need to be in this left-hand lane, so we'll move across. It's quite pretty, isn't it? It's better than yeah, I prefer Luzern. Definitely prefer Luzern. What are we doing, Mr. Yellow Audi? Come on, chop chop. Oh, yes, we're making a rest. Don't worry, we're only 9 kilometres away from the stop, so you can just... I can be tired for 5 minutes, I'm sure. Right, come on then. You have a bit of a cheek, Mr. Audi. It were you that were blocking the road back there. I love the autumnal trees, very nice indeed. It really does. It suits it, doesn't it? I mean, we've got a couple of photo spots coming up, but we'll take a photograph of. Oh wow! Oh wow, indeed. This I have actually been to Luzern, you know, and that is a pretty good representation of the station. And outside is a big bus station, where there was buses with bouquets of flowers on the front, which was a bit bizarre. Citaros and Hess buses. There should be some trolley buses going across here, but obviously that's not modelled. But yeah, that station building is quite accurate. I'm impressed. Yeah, me and Shearings convoys here. Look, there they all are over there. But yeah, they're. We stayed in Interlaken, me and a friend, and we know a train driver who drives for Zentralbahn, some of the trains that come into Luzern, and he organised for me to have a cab ride from Interlaken, where we were staying, over to Meiringen, I think it was, and then we reversed, like Bradford Interchange, but completely, utterly not like Bradford Interchange. So it reversed like that, and then we went up and over the rack rail, and to have a driver's eye view of that was absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. I would do it again in a heartbeat. I really would. Yeah, I'm pretty. I mean, it's not completely perfect, is it? But I don't think anywhere on this is aspiring to be perfect. It's just to get a general gist of the area. But yeah, really impressed with that. Really impressed. What's going on around here? Way. And I would assume that this was the bus station around here. Yes, it is. In we go. Shearings are here. God, there are a lot of Shearings coaches, isn't there, around here? Nope, three of them, two of them. Well, three of them including us. And I'm guessing that we stop here. I can't help but feeling that the sat-navs diddled me there. Ah, there we go. Quick and convenient coaches can be. I bet it was. I bet Flixbus paid them to put that in. Yeah, I feel like the sat-navs diddled us. We should have maybe come in at the other entrance and gone in this way. Seems a bit more of a sensible arrangement than what we've just done there. Reverse off. Yep. Oh, no, it always helps if you put it in gear, Joe. There we go. Well, we'll pull up there, put the handbrake on. Engine off, so that we can hear ourselves think, and open the doors. There we are, luggage hatch opening. Now are all the people going to stand... Oh no, they're actually stood in the bus station, fair dues. Look at that, even the AI, it really does suit that coach, doesn't it? The livery just really... It's such a simplistic livery, but they've really got it spot on. So, there we are. That is Innsbruck, all the way over to Luzern. Well, go, come on, get that shot. Could perhaps take a photograph if you get it shot, with the mountains in the background. Come on, chop chop, quick's the word, sharp's the motion. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Well, there we have it. Thanks so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, click that like button. And if you haven't already, make sure you've subscribed. Until next time, cheerio. Goodbye for now.